Well, we are with Dr. Green right now from Aesthetic and Dermatology Center here in Rockville, and we're at the Walgreens that you shop at. And if you follow Dr. Green on Instagram, you know he's great at sharing everyday products that we can take home. So we're going to talk about moisturizing our skin today, which is so important in the winter. We're all dealing with dry skin, and we're going to start with our face.
Yeah, thanks, kid. Yeah, welcome to my local Walgreens where I like to shop, and I think it's important to educate my patients and the public about what's out there and what to choose, and especially in the winter with dry skin. So we'll start with our face. You know, it's important to moisturize our face, especially in the evening if our skin is drier, and these are two nice lotions to use. Don't forget to moisturize your face at night. I like them, they're very soothing. But in the morning you want sunscreens. It's wintertime, you still want sunscreens if your skin is really dry, a cream sunscreen. These are lotion sunscreens that we have here if your skin is not so dry in the winter. But I like these lotions, the fact they're tinted. Tinted sunscreens are important even in the winter because the tint actually blocks visible light from causing damage to your skin. Visible light, especially in darker skinned people, can cause pigment darkening and aging of the skin. So sunscreen is important even in the winter to use in the morning. And then for our body, can't forget our bodies. In the winter, it dries out so much. So some people may still be okay with lotions, but in general, our skin gets too dry for lotions in the winter. So I say don't use the bottle, use the tubs or the tubes.
Okay.
If you see a bottle, it's not something you usually want to use for dry skin in the winter. So here we have some moisturizing creams in the tub. They're for average dry skin, a tube that's for average dry skin. If your skin is really dry, I like to use moisturizers like these. You can see this is the same brand, and so it gets confusing sometimes for the person. Well, it's the same brand, is it the same thing? And the answer is no. One says cream, one says ointment. If you really want to get into it, you read the ingredients. This one, the first ingredient is water. This one is something else, and water is the third or fourth ingredient. This is more petrolatum based. So you go head towards the ointment, or the one where water is not the first ingredient, and you get something for really dry skin. And then we have moisturizers here that are more and more petrolatum based, and those are for like really dry hands. I use these on my hands all the time in the winter because I'm washing my hands a lot. And if your body's really, really dry, you want the really more petrolatum based ones.
I've learned so much here today. We are going to moisturize at night, something I have not been doing. Still have my sunscreen, even though it's winter. Look for the tubs and tubes if you really have a lot of dry hands, and then also the ingredients. So important. I didn't know that we should be looking for that. So such great advice. If people want to learn more, come visit you, how can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram and Facebook. I'm always trying to post educational materials. They can find me here at my local Walgreens in Rockville, where I'm trying to find the best things for my patients to post. But I'm accessible, and moisturize at least twice a day, very important in the winter.
Okay. We're learning new stuff, and we're doing some shopping. I've got to get about 3 of these products here. Thank you so much, Dr. Green.
Thanks, kid.